The free throw line, a little bit of early foul trouble got him into the bonus. We just got to be better there.
Second quarter underway, and the Nets get right to it on the layup by Joe Harris. There's Lopez, lost the handle, able to recover as he's double teamed momentarily. Now a fadeaway shot, and rebounded by Griffin.
And Steve Nash has opted to sit Kyrie and Kevin Durant, going with the second unit here. But this group is accustomed to playing together. Brown able to get to the rim with a nice little floater. Because of the big three missing a lot of time, this group right here has played a lot of basketball. Good chemistry on the floor for the Nets.
Forbes got the step and is able to hit. And the ball knocked away, so it was a delay of game called on the Bucks. That stopped a 9-0 run here by the Nets. Harris rebounded by Holiday.
And this is where the Bucks have to chip into this lead here. Of course, they have the advantage inside. But once again, great help side.
Shamet in the backcourt, along with James. Griffin is the big man now. He's playing Giannis, who was off the mark on that jump shot. This is Landry Shamet. He was also a solid three-point shooter. Mike James, who had the big game the other night, gets it back out to Shamet. Griffin, shot clock is down to 5. There's Shamet into the lane. Griffin will have to fire. He does, and he hits the 3.
And movement, player movement. Great drive by Shamet. And Blake steps up with confidence and knocks it in.
Holiday around the pick. Holiday to the rim.
And that's going to be there all night for Milwaukee. They had 72 points in the paint in game one. Only 10 right now. They got to keep attacking.
Shamet off on his three-point attempt. Giannis just 1 of 5 from the field. Middleton is sitting down right now, 0 for 6 here at the start. Holiday is keeping things alive as he goes to the rim. He's now 5 for 6.
In the last 3 possessions here, Milwaukee not settling, continuing to attack. But once again, it comes down to their defense. You can't exchange baskets when you're down 20.
James takes all the way, and the tip is put home by Brown. Boy, he has been terrific all season long. Goes just 6'4", listed at 6'4", out of University of Miami in his 3rd NBA season. Played a couple of years with the
Irving almost the entire first half, which I think wore him down there in the second.
And a lot of minutes for Durant, who's accustomed to it, but still lots of minutes for a game one. And Brook Lopez with a nice touch. Walk off limping as Durant hits again. Well, he knew he was hurt. It was a hamstring once again. He said first it was heartbreaking to see, and then his next thought was to keep his team up. He did not want them to feel sorry for themselves.
But Durant taking the challenge, competing on the interior with the bigger Lopez.
Griffin hitting 3 just a moment ago. Griffin this time to the rim and sets it up for Brown. Rebounded by Lopez. A 20-point lead for the Nets. Giannis, he and Griffin come together and there's a blocking line. Here's Giannis to the bucket. But he is now 0 for 5. He improved his free throw shooting this season, got it up to 69%. James sends to the corner, and Bruce Brown
baits the defense, attacks, gets into the paint, and sets up Brown for that corner 3.
Nets with a 50-29 lead. Connaughton for 3. Brown with the rebound.
And Milwaukee's just tight right now. You know, no flow, no rhythm right now. Brooklyn is in control. Still a lot of time left. You just got to chip away at this lead, and you got to get stops on the defensive end if you're the Bucks.
That time Brown had an opportunity. Brown gets back to the defense, and Giannis puts the speed on and able to finish with it.
You know, he reminds me of a taller, almost 7-foot Westbrook, particularly when he has the ball in the open court.
Similarities in three-point shooting also. Oh, Griffin! and it leads to a Bucks.
In Brooklyn, we're curious why he wasn't playing. We've learned it was all part of the plan. He signed on March 8th, but didn't play his first game in Brooklyn until 13 days later. What Steve Nash told us was there was a plan. They didn't know what they were getting with him. Had knee injuries. Didn't play all that much his last couple of weeks in Detroit. But they rested him. They didn't play him on back-to-backs. And once he finally got ramped up, they felt they were putting him in the best position to be ready for a long playoff run. And now they're putting it to the test. And he's passing with flying colors.
Thanks, Jared. The lay-in is put home by Lopez, so he now has 10 points, and it's a 52-33 lead for the Nets with 5.5 to go, first half. James gonna knock it down. Mike James signed a couple of 10-day contracts after coming from overseas, where he was a professional for several years.